Good morning and welcome to the start of another vlog. It is Monday, February 21st, and I am currently sitting at home waiting to get picked up because I had too much to drink at brunch, so I didn't drive, but my coworker said she would pick me up. But she is in the middle of inventory, so she probably will not be here for another hour or so. But I had texted my boss yesterday and told him it was his fault because he was supposed to come to brunch and I had to drink his share of the mimosas. So, I mean, that's why I'm late. But I'm logged on, so I'm not late. I'm just not in the office yet. So, that is all I have for now. Let's see. This week will probably be kind of a shorter vlog. My mom is coming on Thursday, so I probably won't vlog a ton while she's here. Just because we don't do a lot. Not that I ever do a lot, but sorry. I try not to be in my phone too much when she's here, so I'll probably just do like nightly updates, like when we're getting like in bed, basically. But yeah, that is all I have for now. Reading plans. I need to finish Snow, and I think I'm going to read Scoundrel of My Heart, because that was a book, one of my 12 books by 12 friends Rex, and I haven't started it, and I got a week left in the month, so I would like to read that one. And then other than that, I have no reading plans. I'll probably listen to some audiobooks at work. I'm currently, so my Goodreads goal is 150 books, which I should be able to get. I'm already at like, I'm already at like 47 or 48 books for the month, for the year. So I should be able to get that easily. But my stretch goal is 365, and right now I am 2 books off pace. That's if I were to finish Snow today, I will have read 18 books already this month, and we're on the 21st. So I worked from the 19th, the 20th, and then obviously today's the 21st. So I'm technically only 2 books off pace. So I could listen to like 2 short novellas at work today and tomorrow and be caught up. Or I could listen, we'll see. Of course, obviously, with my mom coming, I'm going to not be reading as much because she'll be here. So I'll probably only read at night. We'll see. But yeah, there's 3 books on my TBR that I still haven't read. So I don't know that I'll get to all 3 of them. It doesn't matter. My TBR is not like I don't have like punishments or anything for myself for not finishing my TBR. It's just I didn't finish it. So like I said, 3 books left. We'll see if I get to them. One of them I have to, because I do want to do the 12 books from 12 friends challenge, because it's really not that hard, and I have a week to read it, and I should be able to get it read in less than a week. So especially because I have the physical book, I know there's an audiobook, and I could get the ebook too from my library. So I could, once I finish Snow, I could be reading it all the time. Like, that could be the only book I'm reading. So we'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Good evening. It is Monday night, and I listened to The Varsity Dad Dilemma by Lex Martin today at work. And oh my God, I am obsessed. That book was so freaking good. Had I not been at work, I probably would have cried a couple times. I absolutely adored it. It was sports romance, single parent, second chance, hate to love, it was like friends to enemies to lovers. So amazing. I loved it so much. Basically, Gabby lives across the street from the football house where Ryder lives. And Ryder and Gabby had a little thing freshman year of college, but Ryder called it off. Sorry, my finger keeps getting in the way. Ryder called it off and never really explained to her why. And then he started hooking up with this girl, Miranda, who now senior year, he's still hooking up with. But they're not like together or anything. And then one night she is at, like, they're having a party and her brother now lives at this house. Sorry. And they're having a party and Gabby goes over there to tell them to shut the hell up because she needs to sleep. And she finds out that there is a baby sitting on the porch. And there's a note. And they don't know whose baby it is. So Gabby, of course, like takes it, you know, goes in and helps try to figure out whose baby it is. Because if it's her brother's, she wants to be there to help him. And then, of course, her and Ryder end up striking up a relationship again. And I absolutely adored it. I need it. I need to own a physical copy. I would probably buy the ebook as well. The audiobook was amazing. I am fully prepared to make it my whole identity. It is likely going to be a top book of 2022 because of how much I loved it. It wasn't the steamiest, but it was still really good. And which I don't need a ton of steam. I mean, I do enjoy it, but absolutely adored it. It was perfection, just amazing. So yeah, and then tonight I've just been really far behind on my reading journal, so I'm just working on that, watching some YouTube videos. Haven't read anything tonight, but yeah, I didn't read on my lunch because I went out to lunch with a sales rep. Took me out to lunch today to thank me for all of my work. So I'm just working on my bullet journal or reading journal and watching YouTube. So I am going to go and finish doing that, and then I will read more Snow tonight when I go to bed. Probably will have it finished tomorrow. I'm about 42% of the way in. I'm still enjoying it. I feel like it's different than most of Sophie Lark's books, but I'm still really loving it. Like, she's just a great author. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you all later. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday? No. Yes. No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday afternoon. Holy crap. It's only Tuesday. I already feel like this week needs to be over. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I didn't update you this morning because I didn't really read anything last night. As I mentioned, I was working on my reading journal, trying to get caught up on that. So I did that all last night until it was pretty much time to go to bed. I watched a bunch of YouTube. And then I read like a chapter of Snow. And you know how I mentioned that they like just met. And then they fell into bed together, so it wasn't even that slow burn. I mean, it was a little more slow burn for a Sophie Lark book than usual, but it's still, I'm enjoying it a lot. And then this morning I listened to a book on Audible called The Wedding Proposal. It was just like a short little novella. And when I tell you, that book made me cry, it was a 2-hour-long audiobook, and I was crying. Like, that's when you know it's a good written book. So I enjoyed it. I think it was like an Audible exclusive audiobook, so it was really cute and sweet. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Definitely, like, don't go into it thinking it's gonna be like this full-fledged story, because obviously it's just a novella, but it was really, really good. Probably one of the best novellas I've ever listened to or read. But yeah, and then I started The Wedding Ringer, and it's decent so far. I don't know. I think it's more women's fiction than it is actually a romance. We'll see, though, what happens. But I am going to start Schedule of My Heart while I'm sitting in my car at lunchtime and read that. And I will update you all later. Bye. Tuesday evening, and I have just spent the evening hanging out. I had to catch up on Station 19, and then tomorrow I'll watch Grey's Anatomy, so I'll be caught up for Thursday, which is when they're back on. I don't know that I'll actually get to watch them this week, but this way I'm at least caught up, kind of. But yeah, I started Scoundrel of My Heart by Lorraine Heath. I'm loving it. It's so cute and fun. I'm only like 100 pages in, so not a ton has happened, like 25%-ish of the way through. So not a lot has happened. Don't have much of an update. I did talk about earlier, I finished a book while I was at work, and then I also started The Wedding Ringer while I was at work, and that book was, I think it's going to end up being more women's fiction-y than it is a romance. But yeah, this is my bookshelf behind me. One of these days I might do like a bookshelf tour, or all my unread books. These are my unread shelves. There's 3 of them. And they're double stacked, but this is my only bookshelf, so that is why they're double stacked. But yeah, I am about to go to bed because I'm exhausted. And well, first I need to shower because my hair is gross, so I need to wash it. But yeah, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna finish The Wedding Ringer tomorrow. I know, hopefully I finish Snow tomorrow. I'm about 50-ish%. I should be able to read another 25%. It's really only like 50-ish pages, 100 pages to get that far, or probably closer to 75, but that's not a lot. Like, they're Kindle pages, so not a lot. I should be able to get them done tonight because I am tired, but I know once I lay down after showering, I'll like wake up a little bit, so that will probably be what I do. And then hopefully tomorrow night I can get that done, because I got to where I wanted to be today on Scoundrel of My Heart. I was a day behind, but now I'm like caught up, so I should be good. I shouldn't have to come home and read it. I can come home and read Snow if I want to, after I watch Grey's Anatomy. But yeah, I'm just reading sprints on Covers with Cassidy's channel. I'll link it down below. And on her next sprint, I'm going to shower and then go to bed. And by go to bed, I mean I'm still probably going to watch Prince for a little while. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, and I just wanted to hop on here with a quick update, because I am officially late for work, but that's fine. It's really cold, so I'll use that as an excuse. Which actually I don't know why I'm really late, because I left home with plenty of time to get here. So, but yeah, I know in the last clip I said I probably was going to finish Snow today. Well, I ended up staying awake and finishing it last night because it just got so good that I could not put it down. Which I guess I should have known. That tends to happen to me. But it was really good. I give 5 stars, of course, and now I'm excited to move on and read The Bully. And then, just to help me fall asleep, I picked up a book called The Sexiest Billionaire. It's some BDSM club novella. It should be quick. I'm really not even all that concerned if I finish it or if I end up DNFing it. I got it for free, so we'll see. But I am going to finish The Wedding Ringer at work today, and then I'll probably pick up another like audio novella. I have been really enjoying like the Audible exclusive novellas that are mostly just for audio, because they really are fantastic with the full cast. It's like listening to a show or a movie, so they're really fun. So I might pick something like that up, but I don't know. Yeah, I will talk to you all at lunch. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday afternoon, and it is absolutely freezing. I'm sitting in my car, and I might actually turn it on so I can have some heat because I'm really cold. I currently have my sweater on. It's like a blanket that I can't keep my sweater. I keep at my desk. I actually might not even be able to sit out here and read because it's so cold. But we'll see. But I did finish The Wedding Ringer by Carrie Ray. It is not a romance. It is a women's fiction book with a romantic subplot. which most women's fiction books have, but it is not a romance. Yes, there is a happy for now with the couple in the book, but it's not, I mean, that's not the main plot of the book. It's not the romance. It literally follows one character and then her life. And yes, she does find love again, but I wouldn't say it's a romance. So it is mismarketed, but I still really enjoyed it. I'd probably give it, just because it is mismarketed, I will probably give it 3.5, 4 stars. I did enjoy it, but it is not a romance. And yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep reading Scoundrel of My Heart because it's my lunchtime read. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Good evening. It's Wednesday night. It's freezing here. It's supposed to snow again, which sucks because my mom's coming to town and I was supposed to drive up tomorrow afternoon, take like a long lunch and drive up so I could be there when she gets there. But with the weather, I probably won't be able to drive up until Friday because I'm not trying to drive when it's not safe. So that really sucks, but it is what it is. I will survive, get over it. It's a shorter trip than she usually takes. Like, she's literally only here till like 8 a.m. on Sunday. So it's not very long of a vacation for her. So not a lot of time for me to spend with her, and to cut out a whole afternoon really sucks. So I'm a little depressed about it, but that's fine. Let's see. What have I read? So I read Scoundrel of My Heart. I got about halfway. I'm loving it. It's so good. Lauren Heath just does angst and tension so well. And she's definitely, I mean, this is a newer book by her too, and it's still fantastic and angsty. So, still great. I'm really enjoying it. I'm excited to see, I mean, obviously I'm at like the 50% mark, and so their relationship is just gonna start, I'm sure, soon. But, I mean, they're friends. So it's a best friend's brother trope. And it's kind of a class difference. I mean, he was titled, but then his dad was considered a traitor, and so he lost his title. He was also a second son, so he wasn't fully, so he was titled, but he's not considered titled because he's not gonna inherit anything. So, but now he's kind of become a self-made man, even though he was titled previously, but he lost his title when his dad was considered a traitor. So I'm enjoying that. And then I listened to the AI Who Loved Me. It's an Audible exclusive, and it had like such a great cast. It was a full cast audio. I'm in bed, like, already. I haven't taken my makeup off, but I'm going to soon. It was a full cast audio with like Mindy Kaling and Regina King. And so I was like, this is gonna be phenomenal. Like, this is gonna be such a good audiobook. It was not. I sped it up to 3.5 times speed because I was just bored and I just wanted to finish it. And I mean, I could have DNF'd it, but it was still fun. Like, the audio, the full cast narration kept me intrigued, but like the storyline wasn't that great. It was definitely a plot-driven romance, which is not very common. Like, it was still steamy. There was still a pretty good sex scene, but it wasn't what I was expecting. And I guess it shouldn't affect my rating, but it did. And like I said, I was just kind of bored. It was very sci-fi-y, and I'm not a big sci-fi fan, so that is why I lowered my rating for it. I mean, 3 stars is still a good book. It just was not my favorite. It's definitely, like, I wouldn't put it, like, on a disappointing books list because I honestly knew nothing about it, but it just wasn't something that, like, it's not something I personally enjoy, so, but I'm sure there are people out there who would. But yeah, I'm going to take my makeup off, and get in bed, and turn my lights off, and I'm going to read the novella that I started super late last night, The Sexiest Billionaire. Whew, sorry, I'm tired. It is an age gap, dad's best friend. So, it's also a BDSM club. So, it should be interesting. I haven't gotten very far. I literally only got like 3 chapters in, and then I finally fell asleep last night. Or 3 pages in, and then I finally fell asleep last night. So, I'm going to do that, and I will update you all in the morning. Don't know where I'll be. Whether I'll be sitting in my car with my heater blasted, trying to get my windows defrosted, or sitting on my couch because I'm working from home, or sitting in bed because I got up and got ready, or in front of my bookshelves. Who knows? You'll find out when I find out. Talk to you later. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, and the weather is not as bad as I thought it was, so I might actually get to go to Dallas this weekend. So that'll be great. I mean, I was gonna get to go this weekend, but I'm actually get to go today, based off like the weather and stuff. I'm currently just sitting in my car waiting for it to defrost because it did ice, but from what I've been told, the roads are not bad. So sorry if you can hear my heater. It is cold, and I do need to have my heater on so I can defrost my car. Problem is I have no gas, so that's fun. I mean, I'll be fine if I get to like less than where I'm at, or a little less than where I'm at. Then I will turn my car off and I will just pray to the gods that I can drive. So yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Oh wait, that's all I have for now. I didn't even update you on my reading. I finished Sexiest Billionaire last night. It was fine. It was a BDSM age gap novella, very insta-love, insta-lust. But I mean, it was fine. 3.5 stars, so rounded up to 4. So it was okay. I mean, wasn't the worst thing I've ever read. Wasn't the best thing. Don't know that I'll continue the series. It wasn't like something that totally entranced me. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Good evening. It's Thursday night, and I just watched the new Grey's Anatomy in Station 19 to get me through tonight because I did not get to go up to Dallas. I had to stay down here. So I'll go tomorrow morning. I'll work till my morning meeting that I have every day, and then I have one at night, a meeting right after at 9:30. Although I might try to get out of that one. Maybe I'll be able to get out of that one. I'll see if my friend can hop on it for me instead, because it should be quick. But yeah, I listened to Heidi's Guide to 4-Letter Words while I was at work today by Tara Civic and Andy Arndt, and it's so good. It was so good. I loved it. I was laughing out loud. It was so funny. I did kind of hate the third act conflict part, so I had to knock it down to 4.5 stars. But I loved it. It was so fun. And it was a romance-heavy women's fiction. Like, I'd still say it was obviously a romance, but it was more about the girl finding herself. But it was finding herself in a romance, and it was so funny. Heidi loses her job as a teacher and decides she doesn't want to be a teacher. So she gets a job working for an entertainment company that makes erotic audiobooks. And so she ends up with a bunch of like audio recording equipment, takes it home, gets drunk on boxed wine, which, I mean, I do that all the time, and records a podcast episode talking about how much she loves her hot neighbor. And hot neighbor listens to said podcast. And she, while doing this, she becomes friends with the erotic novelist, and she allows her to to read some of the sections of the book, and tries to get her to say 4-letter words that she's never said before. Like multiple 4-letter words that start with a C or a P, although that one's a 5-letter word. Or F. Yeah, it was just really funny and cute. I laughed out loud at multiple parts of the story, and it was so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, so I would definitely, I don't know, I mean, I know there's not an ebook for it, but I would definitely go with the audiobook route, because Andy Arndt does do the voice for it too, so, and she's a really good audiobook narrator, and she helped write the book, so it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, 4.5 stars, and the reason I lowered it down a 0.5 star was because I didn't love the third act conflict that happened. Yeah, and then I've just been reading Scoundrel of My Heart by Lorraine Heath. Almost done. I got like 100-ish pages left to go. And Lorraine Heath just does angst so well. So well. She does angst so well. And I literally almost just started crying because of what happened. And at the 250 page mark, I almost started crying. And yeah, I think I'm going to maybe read a chapter or 2 more of this, and then I might go get ready for bed. And I started Lessons in Corruption last night. I only got like a page in, so I have nothing to say about it. I'll read some of that tonight. And then, yeah, I probably won't update you guys tomorrow morning, just because it all depends. I mean, it all depends, and because I'm not going to listen to anything, because I'm in a music mood. So I'll be listening to music while I drive to work, or while I drive a couple hours. So, yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you on the next one. Good evening. It's Sunday, and I have not updated you guys since Thursday. But that's because I've spent the last couple days with my family, and I didn't do anything worth getting B-roll because everything I did was with my nieces, and I don't want to put them on the internet. I mean, I have like pictures of them and stuff, but I am not about to put their videos of them on the internet. That's just a little too much, especially like because it was so cold. We pretty much just hung out at home. So I don't really want to put their home life on the internet. I mean, it's a great home life, but it's not my place to put it on the internet. So there's nothing about them on here. But yeah, I finished 2 books. I finished Scoundrel of My Heart by Lorraine Heath, and I'm going to give that one 4.5 stars. It was super slow burn and super angsty, which, I mean, I know Lorraine Heath does angst like no other. But I don't know. It took a while for them to realize that they wanted to be together, and it was bugging me. And yeah, but I enjoyed it. So 4.5. And then I also finished Lessons in Corruption by Jana Darling. Again, I loved it, but the student-teacher aspect I just couldn't get over. So again, 4.5. The dirty talk in that one was phenomenal. Yeah. But yeah, that is all. I'm going to close out the vlog here. Had a really great reading week. Had a great week in general because I got to see my mom and the rest of my family. And yeah, then tomorrow is the last day of February. So I still need to finish 2 more books to still be on track to finish a book a day for the whole year. And I don't know what I want to read. I don't have anything that I'm like super excited about reading, like picking up, that I think I can get finished in 2 days. I know obviously I'll be able to listen to an audiobook tomorrow and that will be fine. But like getting a book done today, just trying to decide. It'll probably end up being a novella. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to y'all. Well, I'm closing this out. So I will see you all in the next vlog or the next video. Like, subscribe, comment, all the fun things. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's probably really boring because my life is pretty boring. And the fun stuff I didn't get to vlog this week. So, but March is my birthday month. So there will be a lot more fun stuff going on. So I'll talk to you all later. Bye.